Welcome back, guys. So I finally got my hands on a Wolverine vs. Silver Samurai from Gamerverse and Hasbro. Pretty nice. Very nice. Let's get her open. So I was waiting on this guy for I ordered this from Big Bad Toy Store. They finally shipped it off. It was a pre-order. I like it because I wanted this Wolverine. This Wolverine short, stocky. You know, well, it's not really short. Wolverine is naturally short. He looks stocky to me. He's shorter. So later on, I'm gonna do a video where I'm comparing him to other Wolverines. So I do like Silver Samurai. He's a unique type of mutant. He's not that popular, not well known. He was in the animated series a few times. Wolverine actually had to do a thing, combat him or whatever. He has like powers of like teleportation, for example. He has a where he can summon something through his or focus on his sword, and it lets him like draw some kind of some kind of energy, right, for his sword, where he can cut through just about anything on a katana. So it's pretty freaking cool. So, and supposedly he can't cut through Wolverine, but then like, you know, the Wolverine movie, he actually did, sort of. He heated it up, burned the energy, cut Wolverine's antimonium claws. So that's, which one's canon? Who knows? But sometimes I pretend those movies never existed too. So I love that, man. And you got the effects and stuff in there too. Oh, it's gonna be nice. You got Wolverine slashing in there too. This is really cool from the game, man. So I didn't know there was 3 of those games, so it's pretty freaking cool. So here's the side art. Got Silver Samurai there, and I see a lot of people posting these, you know, as a wall. And I was like, that's cool. That's very freaking cool. So here's the Wolverine side. I love that. It looks pretty freaking cool. So here's the back. And so far, right here, you see the collection of what's going on here. So far we got Wolverine vs. Silver Samurai. You have War Machine, Omega Red. By the way, Omega Red's somebody I want to. War Machine, maybe. Psylocke and Thanos. Thanos is cool, but I really want Psylocke too. So still waiting on her too, by the way. She is expensive now, so I'm waiting for these guys to probably jump up in price, unless Hasbro probably printed a bunch of these, so these aren't going to be, you know, they're going to be more common, easily found, so whatever. I do like the fact they come with stands too, so a lot of my characters I get, especially from like, you know, Marvel Legends, they don't really come with stands, you have to get them on your own. At least DC Multiverse, they actually come with little stands, like where you stand them up, so. But I do wish like the flying people got flying stands or something that could support them, or if they're doing a jump attack, you know, right? That would be kind of cool. So we are gonna get this dude open. Let's take there, just clear. That part, boom, boom, slide her out. So let's hear about it. Better get this stuff there. All right, we have box. Oh, okay. Here's the background. I love that background. I'm gonna hold on to that. That'll be actually really cool. One of these displays back here. Especially if I put a neon light back there, change the colors a little bit. That's just freaking cool. It has a danger room feel to it, so that is a must hold on to. So, all right. Now, we have 2 different layers in here. The layer with the characters, the effects, the weapons. We like that a ton, so. All right. We have a little stand guys back here. There, other part of the stand there. There we go. These little guys. I'll put the next one together real quick. All right. Here's our little stands. All right, and pop it in the bottom, like so. Little peg hole. Boom. Of course, you can get this part here. We can adjust it. To that in a minute, right? So, boom, pops right in like so. Nice. All right. Or is it the other way around? Nope. too loose. So it is the wider part, and it does pivot down here too. So, all right, moving on. So, to answer that question. So the first things I'm pointing out are Wolverine's little hash claws. Shink, shink. So these are his little effects when he swings his claws. You got a little peg hole there. Same on this side too. And you got these little dot things there. Make sure they connect somewhere on there. Alright, now we're going to pull out here. Love it. Color has the purple going on and the blue. I do like that. So it's like a little power thing going on. I guess, you know, put on the katana or something like that. So nice. That's for Silver Samurai, obviously. So you have this giant ninja star. That's cool. That is pretty much, it's almost like solid plastic right there. It is, you probably snap it in half though, it's more solid. This has like the Power Rangers lightning effect going on here, but obviously this is really nice. I like that. So you got those guys there too. Alright. Then the thing I was waiting to look at here is his katana. I do like that. Almost like a see-through blue. I like that. Good for lighting up the day. Handle. Black going on there. It's like silver or white details going on there. I like that. Cool, cool, okay. So we got him. Now, we're going to pull out. Oh, and I hate this. The noise making stuff. That's fine. Not as bad. It's just some of the videos where I was popping them open. There's some videos I don't even put that noise in there. It's just crazy. So, here's our guy here. So, looks alright. A little stiff. But he's movable. So, heavy plastic. Not bad. A little flimsy here and there though. It's pretty heavy. This guy, careful. Rip those off. Part of the armor too. Gotta love his face though. This is freaking cool. It was pretty good so far. His ratcheting's good there. Head can do the whole 360 thing. It's good. So, yeah. So he's pretty solid, it feels like. So I'm not going to show up, go through all the stuff or whatever too. He only comes to these hands right here. So obviously he can hold a sword and stuff like that too. Not bad, not bad. So let's see what's standing up here. This box here. Right now. Stand. Okay. Well, he's standing for now, so we'll see. It's a flimsy box right now. So, but Wolverine comes with another set of hands. So, and these are obviously fist versus claws, which I'm happy that you can work on. It changes displays up a little bit too. So that's cool. So here's the hand there. Not bad, right? Okay. Now let's see if I can get him out of there without ruining his claws. Pop. Okay, there's Wolverine. Like I said, this is probably my first Wolverine I fell in love with. I had to get the Hugh Jackman one, obviously. So, but this one is like short and stocky. Claws are huge. All of them too. Like, this is freaking awesome, man. Look at those little ears things going on, man. Look how big that is. He has the anime look. Yeah, we're just making room for Wolverine. That's what it is. So, he has the look of the animated, so even got the hairs going on there too. I love that. He looks freaking cool. He looks ticked off, ready to rip some stuff to pieces or whatever. That's amazing. So, love the boots going on here too. Yeah, I always like the look of the animated Wolverine too, but I always like the oversized stuff too, like Spider-Man's eyes being super huge too, or whatever, with the right color. Just Wolverine being stocky and stuff too. It kind of makes sense to me too. So, but yeah, he's a pretty solid move around too, so, which is nice. So I do like that. I freaking love that. These are pretty much light plastic too. The claws, man. You can bend the claws real easy, so I'd be really careful with those. But you can do some really cool displays of that too. Like this is freaking nice. I like this. I was waiting for this thing for a while, man. I want that Wolverine. Just like I want the Psylocke, but everybody keeps buying up Psylocke. Now she's worth like $50 million, so that's a rant for another day, right? So yeah, there's Wolverine. So I'm gonna do some posing with him and stuff get too, and have a little fun, right? Yeah, now I'm not super good with putting effects up. Even on my Lightning Power Rangers, I don't use the effects. Some of them I do, like weapons and stuff. That's kind of cool though. But you just gotta put them in the right pose to make the right action happen or whatever. So he's supposed to be like throwing his little ninja star thing going on, Wolverine's claws going all over the place. I was trying to imitate a little bit off the back of the box or whatever, but failed that mission. But that looks pretty cool to me though. So, but now I'm gonna pose him now without the effects. Yeah, it just looks a lot better without the effects on me, but also I'm not a professional poser, no pun intended. But I like those. Those look pretty good. Oh, Timber. Now I'm going to talk about why I don't like them. I like the effects. Like I said, I don't really use them, so I'm not going to judge them or anything like that, but it is cool. This I may use once in a while, like a battle pose or whatever. The other stuff, probably not going to use much or whatever. So, real quick. Silver Samurai, right? I like his sword, but it's too flimsy. I do wish he had like a sheath or something you could put it in, or something on the back. That would be pretty freaking nice too. The armor up here likes to just, when you're posing it and stuff like that too, they just like to pop off randomly. So not a big fan of that. So as I was adjusting him, trying to pose him and stuff like that too, he just falls over too. And then being bulkier too, you know, I mean, he's about this, it makes sense with his armor and stuff. He's almost like legit size comparison to the other Marvel Legends and stuff like that too. But he's a big guy or whatever though. So when I want to try to, you know, him to hold both his hands on a sword, it's tight. So you have to adjust it really. It was kind of hard. It looked kind of awkward or whatever too. So, and I do like, his armor looks good in a way, but it's too plain. I wish there was more to it. You just have his symbol on there in his face. Everything else is just, you know, a silvery gray going on there. But like, I wish they did something maybe with the belt, you know, put some highlights or something in there, kind of, you know, make him like he's worth something a little bit more too. So put some love and attention details into it. That would be nice too. Besides that, he's not bad for posing. He is easy to fall over too. So good luck with your posing stuff. So, but besides that, I mean, he looks all right, man. He looks all right. So, all right, and Wolverine. I freaking love this Wolverine. I love the claws. It's huge and all that stuff too, though. But he is, like I said, he's bulky too, which is also the bad part about it too. So when you're trying to, like, one of my favorite poses I like to do, I did with the Hugh Jackman one actually, was put his claws right up to his face with a cross, right? So because he is so bulky, it's almost super hard to do that. So you have to work him a little bit too or whatever. And also in the back of his head here, doing back picture shots, you can definitely see, you know, the peg in there and stuff like that too. So it's, yeah, that's not pretty. So besides that, I really do like this guy, man, and I'm happy with this. So another thing I wish Marvel Legends would do is like, you know, like McFarlane's toys do on the knees, or the knees. I'm sorry, I'm just losing my mind right now. On the feet too, I wish the toes would bend too. So that would help out with some good posing and stuff like that too. Besides that, I really like this guy. So I have really no negative thoughts on this thing as of yet. But like I said, him just being bulky, he's just kind of hard to move and stuff like that too. He didn't really fall over for me either. So he's pretty solid for the most part. So they actually put some love for quality into this thing, which is nice too. And I do like the fact there's muscles. There's detail in this thing too. there is barely any detail in this thing. So yeah, you got his, you know, sleeves and stuff like that too. There's details in there, but it's, you know, it looks so plain to me and stuff. Like, this wouldn't stand out. This thing stands out. So, but also it's Wolverine. Everybody loves Wolverine. So, but anyways, guys, that's my take on gamerverse. What do you guys think? I'm just glad to finally get a hold of something too, you know, while everybody else is. It's the next one, kiddies. It's the next one. Oh yeah, I do have Psylocke coming too. I just had to find someone to get it for a decent deal instead of $150. It's the next one, kiddies.